Hello everyone. In the last video, we built a scroll animation where scroll position moved the card, but we never showed how far they'd scrolled. We were just scrolling it blind. Today we fixed it. A progress bar pinned to the top of the page here and a live percentage counter that updates in real time. Uh, the user will exactly know where they are. This is on every news article you read. Uh, that's what I've seen. Uh, like every long form page that respects the reader's time, and it takes one scroll of even two lines of math to build it. That's all. For example, what I built here is when I scroll, the progress bar increases, and what percentage of page we are crossing. That will show here the percentages, and while we scroll, the background color that also will change. As you can see, I am scrolling. See, the background color is changing, and progress bar and the percentage is also changing, as you can see, and the circle is also glowing. So that is what we are going to do today. So welcome to Scratch Start, and today we are going to build a progress scroll controller. Let's start the coding. I have written the HTML structure and CSS stylings as always. So let's go straight to the JavaScript part. Initially, as always, we have to create variables using identifiers. So I am creating a variable called progress bar using a query selector. Document query selector, and the class is progress bar. Progress bar. Next, I am going to create another variable called %text. That means the progress bar is for the bar that moves, bar that denotes the progress, and this percentage text is for the circle inside the that is the text that is inside a circle. So that for the %text, create a variable using a getElementById, ID, and the ID is %. Next, we are scrolling through the browser window, so I am selecting the whole window and giving it an add event listener, and the event is scroll. Inside that I am writing a function, so this executes when we scroll. So initially I am creating a new variable called scroll top, and inside this I am selecting the whole window and using scrollY. It is a JavaScript property, not a method. What this property does is, it is a read-only property. This scrollY is a read-only property that calculates the vertical length and variables like total length of the page and total how long we are scrolling the page and things like that. So it is only a read-only thing. It won't change anything. It just reads the values. That's all. Next, I am creating another variable called document height. And this is calculated from the whole document element, and get the scrollHeight property. It will calculate the how much length we have scrolled. Using these two, we can calculate how much length we scrolled through inside the browser. So next, we have to calculate the progress. I'm creating another value called progress, and this progress can be calculated by dividing the scroll top and the document height and multiplying it with 100. And we have calculated the whole progress here now. So we have to there is a progress bar in the browser, so we have to update that. To update that, select the progress bar and change its style. And the change that should be changed is style that should be changed is width, and the width will be calculated by progress concatenated with the percentage. That's all. And next, there is another thing we need to change, that is the circle in the text inside the circle, progress circle. So you have to change the percent text and change the text content to the values can be decimal or other values too, and fractions too. In coding there will only be decimal, there won't be any fractions, so we have to round that value. So using Math.round, this will round off the value, round off the progress value concatenated with the percentage. So that's all. So that is all. Now the progress is calculated from the length, total height of the browser and the total height of the browser scrolled. That's all. And it is then inherited to the progress bar and the text inside the circle that shows the progress. So now let's go to the browser and I reload. Don't think about the color changing, that is done in the CSS, and that is not a big thing. You can use the gradient colors, that's all. Now I am scrolling. See, the progress is changing, and as I progress the color is also glowing. So our code is working, and that is how we do a good animation, good progress bar animations. So yeah, that is it for today, and I hope this session helped you understand something. And this is just a simple thing. We have already done this same progress bar is in the HTML CSS only series, but there we did this whole thing only using the HTML and CSS only. There won't be any calculations like we did here. It won't be very responsive and very intuitive, but here it is very responsive, and it calculates the value exactly as we scroll. There it will be like steps, like 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. There will be jumps from one points to another, but here it won't. See, when I scroll 1%, 2%, it increases by numbers, so you can see the values nearly approximately accurate. So that is why it is really more friendly and visually easy, interesting than the HTML and CSS only version. So that is why I did this project. So yeah, that is it for today, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video, and please comment what are the other things I can do, and your opinions about my work. And please do check out my Fiverr and contact me if you want any work from me. And yeah, and I will see you guys in the next session. Thank you. Have a nice day.